All right, what's going on, everyone? My name is Joel, and just making a quick little video before I go to sleep. I've been challenged by this group called Self-Affected to make a weekly video, different topics every week. And lately, I have not been doing it. I did it for a while, and then I stopped doing it. And that's pretty much on topic because this video is about why I will never give up. And there's resistance to that. There's a lot of resistance to making a video about never giving up because it's something that I've been working on for a long time, consistency and not giving up, right? And so when should you give up? When should you not give up? And this is something that I've been looking at for a while. And what I've kind of learned about that is when you should give up, for example, is essentially when you don't know why you're doing it in the first place. So if you don't know why you're doing it, there's a good chance that you're doing it to please other people, to have other people's approval or things like that, which I've been through. And so those aren't necessarily things that you're doing that are aligned with what I would say your deeper mission or vision or your purpose. If you haven't outlined that yet, it's definitely a good idea to do. You only have one life on this earth, and as you, right? And might as well make it the best life that you can think of. And so that's by owning your life, making your own decisions and living by them. So that's only going to happen if you make decisions that are for you as well as everyone else. If you're making decisions that are just for other people, then you're sacrificing yourself and no bueno. So yeah, if you don't know why, definitely consider giving that up and starting something new. And I mean, there's a lot of things that come into that as well. Because, for example, if um, no, how is an important question to ask. Like, how is me continuing in this direction? How is that affecting me? How is that? How do I feel when I wake up in the morning? Um, just kind of like my energy. How am I with other people? All that. Um, and so, if you make a decision, like for example, for me, wanting to get into digital marketing, and you know, just more and more, it's just like okay, like I don't know, like this doesn't feel like something I want to do. It's like it just didn't really enjoy it, and so it's like okay, this probably isn't for me right now. I can come back to it later on. Maybe it's just not the right time, but that's something that I've kind of let go, and very happy about that for the moment with where I'm at. So those are some of the ways that you can consider about why giving up is a good option, because you don't want to just be stubborn and keep doing the same thing uh, and expecting different results. So yeah, now why I will never give up doing what I'm doing now is because I have that why, I have that purpose, the vision, right? I I see that what I'm doing now is helping myself and everyone involved really tap into their full potential. And growing up, kind of eating from a farm kind of thing, out in nature, connected um, with what Mother Earth has to give us. Um, I saw what was possible for people, and in terms of health, fitness, um, and later coming into society, getting into a bigger city, and so on. I saw like the big disconnect between uh, humans and nature. It's like people are so lost in their own minds, and it's, a question that I've been asking for a while. It's like, how can we stop that mental survival state and get into a thriving state? Because right now there's a lot of systems that are designed to have you, have just enough, have just be able to survive so that you keep doing what you're doing, making decisions that are just there to help you survive. And that's essentially in a lot of ways for other people, right? You're surviving for your kids, for example, for your parents. And that's not a life that I want to live. I don't want to just survive. I want to thrive and explore and have fun. And that's only a bit possible if you're making decisions that are aligned with yourself and you know why you're doing it. So yeah, now there's a lot of things that I've been able to start to understand, what leads to survival mentality, things like that, and how to really solve that, how to really change that over time and get results, right? Because that's what matters. And that's how you can keep track of whether or not you should give up or not. It's like, okay, is this actually working? And is other people doing it? Are they having success? Like, not right. So it's important to get around other people physically that are doing what you want to do. And so those are all things that I'm doing, and I will never give up doing that because it's working. Like I I've made more money in the last 2 months than I've made in like a whole year, even like 3 years put together. In 2 months, I've made more money than I made in like 2 years. So that's a pretty big result, and that's because I don't give up. Consistency has been a huge thing for me. I would always kind of do one thing, then go to the next thing, um, and it's not how you really build any foundation, right? You need consistency. Like one of the guys that I work with, Avery, he says that the trademark of a professional is consistency. And so you do need that. And I've been working on that for a long time. It's like, okay, like I want to be consistent and I'm working on that. And it's like just building morning routines and everything. Like I've had a really hard time with that. Just getting up in the morning, all that. It's been a tough thing. And I'd rather just kind of stay up, not go to sleep kind of thing. But that is changing now because I have tools to rebuild the foundation of my decision making and make a decision that has a lot more why to it, right? A lot more understanding. And so I don't want this video to go on too long, right? But that's that's pretty much it. Like I'm never gonna give up. I know why I'm doing this, and the the kids that are using this are completely incredible. Like, and by this I mean TechnoTutor specifically, right? This is what I've chosen for myself right now, and sharing this tool with other people. I'm never going to give up doing that because of the results that people are getting, because of the results that I see are open to anyone who's using this tool, and it's not for everyone. You do have to want to change. You do have to want to face those dark parts of yourself because it will over time allow you to take that on, and but you have to want to take that on. And so um, that's that's for those people who want to be their best and who want to go through their dark side. Uh, and you know, it's tempting to give up, right? It's like, oh, you know what? You start to tell yourself like this doesn't work. This is like a placebo effect, right? And the mind is very tricky, right? It's very good at getting you to do what it wants you to do. And so the power of the group really helps with that. And so connect with people in self-affected, connect with people, um, in your local community, just having conversations, getting to know other people. That's a huge thing that I'm never giving up doing either. Like uh, another point where of change, right? Being introverted kind of thing, doing focused on like machines and things like that. It's like, there's a lot of interesting things about people and connecting with them because I'm selfish. I get to learn about me by learning about other people and truly caring about them. Uh, it's a skill that I get to develop and showing uh, how I care and how I can make love real. So that's another point that why I'm never giving up doing this. Like it's just fascinating. And so money, relationships, those things improving. So why would I ever give up? Like what else is there? Uh, wisdom, yeah, the application of knowledge. And so knowing what this tool can do, it's like I don't have a choice not to continue. It's like, and that's where I'll never give up. Like you're not giving yourself a choice. And so that's what I'm doing. So thank you for listening so far. It was it was actually a lot of fun to make this video, even though I didn't want to do it. And so yeah, share it around if you want. If it's quality, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, where you're at, and to the next one. Have a good night.